Hello, welcome to AP for All, AP World History. I am Mr. Viles, I am your instructor for this year, and we're going to have a great year, we're going to have a lot of success, and we're going to overcome any kind of worries you may have about an online course. And for those of you with online course experience, you're going to see this looks very familiar and it's fairly intuitive. In Schoology this year, which is a new AP for All interface, things are all integrated and it looks great, and it's very easy to follow. In addition, we'll be using your AP for All Google accounts. Those are the email accounts, your AP for All accounts you use to log into Schoology. We'll be using Google Classroom as well. And Google Classroom will allows me to send you Google Docs and other information that goes right into your drive. So let me show you how this is going to work. When you log in, here's what the course will look like. And you can see here, I'm going to skip this top link, but you can see here, as we go down, we have Unit 1, Unit 1 Essay, Unit 2, Essay 2, Unit 3, and so forth. I structure the class in units. The average unit, once we get going, will last about 2 weeks long. All homework, all assignments are due at the end of that unit. I don't do a daily update of grades. I don't do a daily update turning in of assignments. I assign you a unit. We have around a certain amount of time to do it, and then all the unit work is due when the unit is closed. And that schedule is meant to accommodate the fact that you may have face-to-face classes that have daily due dates. You've got work, band, sports. I'm really trying to allow you the most flexibility, which is what I think most students who take an online class are looking for, a little flexibility to accommodate some otherwise busy schedule. You'll notice the calendar will list when units are due. And you'll notice they highlight that everything's due at 11:59, right before midnight, and these are all Sundays. The idea behind this structure is that you read and you're reading the textbook and you're reading along and doing works at your own pace, but anything that might have slipped away, anything you might not have done, if you need to, you can really focus on a weekend and try to get these things caught up. You want to focus on a weekend, but you don't want to wait till a weekend to do everything. You don't want things to snowball. An online class does represent a fair time commitment, and I don't want things to get out of hand for you. If at any time you find yourself falling behind on the work, you'll want to email me and we can meet and we can make a plan. Generally, I'm very flexible and we can work together to overcome anything that might have jumped up. I understand life can happen, and oftentimes when it does, students in an online class will fall behind on online work first. So we want to make sure that that doesn't happen if possible, and make sure you don't fall too far behind. Now, the way I have every unit set up, you'll see there's a workbook. That is your general homework type assignments that will be familiar to you when you get there. I designed the workbook around emphasizing those elements in the chapters you are reading that I think are going to be most relevant on the AP exam in a content way. So the homework tends to focus on things that come up most often in essay and especially multiple choice questions. For each unit, you'll see I outline the chapters I want you to read. So in this first unit, for instance, the big book you have, the Stearns textbook, you will read chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 as part of this unit. And again, the reading is something you're going to want to stay up with. You don't want to fall behind. Stearns, he's excellent in every way. However, you don't want to try to read 3 chapters in one binge textbook sitting. So you want to take the chapters one at a time as you can, and then maybe some of the assignments you might have to do 2 in a row, something like that. Now, as we scroll down through, not every unit has an essay attached to it. Often they will, but not everyone. This first one does. The essays are based off released AP exam essays. They're ones that were part of the actual AP exam in prior years, and I grade them according to the AP exam rubrics. You'll see the assignments are very clear, and everything comes through the classroom on this. Now, you'll start in Schoology, and Schoology is going to help you organize your calendar. And we'll give you notices and that sort of thing. Schoology has these links these links correspond to the assignment gradebook. And when we get there and we click on gradebook, all of your grades will be posted here in Schoology. So Schoology is a great resource for organizing your calendar, a great resource for being able to log in and see your grades. At your local school will be able to log in and see your grades. Of course, parents could log in and see your grades. That's what this is for. Now, the actual work of your assignments you will find over here. Now, for those of you who've used Google Classroom at your own school, this will be very familiar. Very likely you haven't used Google Classroom before, and that's okay. The first time you click on this link, right at the top, it's going to take you to the Google Classroom home screen. And it's going to ask you, would you like to join a class? And there'll be a little plus sign in the upper corner. I'll post another video here in a moment to show the student example of what this looks like. What it will ask you for is a code, and I've posted this code right here. It's 4VU34F. When you log in that code, you will come to this page. This page, the reason I use Google Classroom is because it's a Google product, it integrates very nicely with your Google Drive, especially. And in an online class, pretty much most of what we're doing is through Drive. You'll type your essays in Google Drive, Google Docs, and you'll hand them in to me there. You'll do your homework. Most of the questions and kind of articles I'll have you read, I'll post through Drive. And so using Google Classroom allows us to integrate in a way that allows me just to push these things right to you in the quickest, most efficient way. So when you go to do your work, you will come to the Google Classroom, and it won't look exactly like this. This is the teacher view, but you'll see you'll have this assignment at the top, and when you click on this, it'll have all the things that I've pushed out to you. You can see from my teacher view, you're getting a copy of this assignment, a copy of this assignment. That means you can type right onto it, a copy of this essay prompt down here, and a couple of things for you to be able to look at and read. You won't get a copy, you'll be able to view a copy that I've given you. Also at the top of every Google Classroom assignment, you'll see I highlight the key concepts. These are direct from College Board, and they target ideas and themes and patterns that College Board uses to structure the test. So one of the key concepts, for instance, in the first period we'll be looking at is big geography and the peopling of the earth. So this is the very earliest section of world history. How did humans populate the earth? How did that happen? And that is one of the big themes, how we get around, especially in the earliest period. You can see the development of agriculture. That's a major idea. And so we look in this first period about the development of agriculture. Now, in terms of an overview, I don't want to get too lost in this right now. This sort of thing becomes less daunting the more you do it, and I think you're going to find it very easy and intuitive. It's not a problem. The number one thing we have to do is I want to meet with each one of you, and so I'm going to be emailing out to you and trying to schedule with you the right time over the next couple of weeks for you to meet with me. We'll do this using Google Hangouts. It's a video conference like Skype. We'll do face-to-face, one-on-one, and I'll get a chance to talk to you. You talk to me, answer any questions you may have, and also I can make sure that anything on the technical side here makes sense to you. In addition, I know all of you may be in different spots right now. I know that with AP for All in the past, sometimes that first month can be a little hectic. Some of you have everything you need. You've gotten all the books. You enrolled last spring. You knew you were getting into AP for All World History, and you're ready to go. Some of you, the books may not be there. Maybe there's an add drop period. Some of you might be questioning whether you want to drop or add, that sort of thing. And so when we meet face-to-face, I can find out where you are in AP for All, what's the best plan for us going forward. You will notice that the first unit pretty much goes throughout all of September. So the first unit is a little longer to give a little extra time for that acclimation process. It gives you a little time to get books in your hand. And so I don't want you to worry if you don't have everything you need right now. We can talk about it, and we can find out what we can do to get you going as fast as possible. If you have any questions, at any time you can email me. You can message me here through the Schoology site. And if not, you can always return email the message I will send you soon. Okay? It's going to have a great year, and I'm looking forward to it. And I look forward to talking to each one of you individually very soon. Bye.